My man.
What it is, what it is, what it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose. Let's kick it. Alright, we gotta get into this. This is gonna be a long one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now first is I'm gonna show you a little something that I learned. Okay, so how this is gonna work is two things. One, you have to go into Serato and analyze your tracks. Make sure all your tracks in Serato are all clean and serene. So you need to go in, make sure that the BPMs and the keys and whatever is all set up. Now, majority of my music is done. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk you through how to analyze before you plug in your DJ controller or any controller. You need to make sure that you analyze your tracks before you plug in your controller. If you plug in your controller, it takes that analyzation out and you can't analyze tracks on the fly. So that is just a key set. I tried doing it before and I was like, why isn't that coming up? I unplugged the controller and it showed me. I have the controller here, so we can get into the phase, a bunch of phases we got to do. But we're going to get into the phase one, and that is the analyzing the tracks in Serato, and then we're going to go right into sound switch. I'm just going to do a little 80 Stay Alive. I call it 80 Stay Alive. Now, I've got my folders all in a row, and I'm going to show you the one that I'm very proud of. It's the wedding one, and I got it all set up. And how I do it is I take the tracks, drop it in the first. I drop it in the first, and then I go through and I organize the songs to each and every crate. And it makes for an awesome system. And then when I'm done with them, I take them and I put them back in the folders that it belongs. And then later on down the road, I can go from there. And that's how I move my tracks around. I have it designed especially for the whole wedding. And I'm going to show you that. Let's get into this. Okay, now listen. I know that we're not inside the computer. I get better results this way. When I use the computer, it seems to, when I get Serato open and I do a tutorial on it, it acts crazy, even though I got the stupid gigabytes to do this. But anyways, let me show you this. So you just go here, click on this here. Let's click on the 80s. Okay, so the 80s is open, and as you can see, I got Hell's Bell. I got AC/DC like a mug in this one. And then you just go down here like this, and you go all the way down through your tracks, and you click that, and then you click Analyze, and it'll just start analyzing your tracks. And then, as you can see, there's like it's doing it pretty fast because I already done it. But I take it like this. I go one folder at a time. That way I don't miss nothing. You can actually go through all your folders and do it and get it over with. But I wanted to show you this folder because we're going to stay in this folder when we get to the other one too. So you can kind of see, and I'll walk you through that one. So as you can see, it goes pretty quickly. It goes on your processor, how fast your processor is processing music. So this does work on your processor. The better the processor, the faster it takes. Now, okay, so let's go ahead. Let me show you the whole screen here. We're going to go ahead because we need to see the whole screen to go into the next one. Okay, now we're going to go into sound switch. Only need one copy open. So let's go into one copy. and then we're going to go into edit. Okay, now, like I said, we went through how to set up everything. So let's go ahead and I will show you the crates. Let me take you up to the crates here. We're going to go to the crates. Now, as you can see, there's a couple things here. There's local files, there's Engine Prime, there's iTunes, and there's crates. You can actually click on crates, and it'll take you through all the crates that is listed here. Every single crate that you have here, it's all listed down here. So every single crate I own is down through here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do 80 Stay Alive. Let's go ahead and click on that crate. And as you can see, now, as you can see, I've already done this crate, which makes sense. You see the little S's right here? These little S's mean that the music has already been analyzed by a sound switch. And let's look at another crate, because I got a new crate here. There's YouTube Safe Music. Well, believe it or not. Okay, so here's a list right here. July 17th. I moved the crate though. It's no longer July 17th. Hold on. Let's go in here. Pre-ceremony. I'm looking for that one that just made father and daughter. Disco, exit ceremony, house. Hold on, just bear with me here. Mother, son, pre-ceremony, music. I just created the. Okay, so it's not going to show here, but it'll show here. Okay, here is where it's going to show. And then I can go into the music. And then we can click on, I think I had to put it into Serato itself. So let's look in Serato. Let's look in subcrates. Oh, that's just videos. Okay, let's get out of that. Sorry. We're not going to go there. Where did I? Oh, I actually built it in Serato. So it's not going to show, I don't think. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go back to Serato crates here. Open the crates up. And we can go down to crates here. Let's get out of crates. I'm trying to find a crate here that hasn't been analyzed for you. Oh, okay, right here. Fats Domino, Billy Ocean, BB King. And let's get into the words here. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to analyze. We're going to go through all these crates. I'm going to go through them later, but I wanted to show you how to do this. Okay, so now how do we do this? Okay, so let's go to View. Got a View. I think it's View. No, it's Option. No. It's Automation. Okay, so we're going to go in here. Now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go here like this. And you're going to have to go ahead, and when you do this, you click on the one that you want to start with, shift, go to the last one, and oh, you got to do it one. No, you got to do it one at a time. I thought, no. And then you click auto script here. Okay, let's go through this. Well, since there's not that many, I don't think it really matters. But so what you're going to do here is you're going to click on automation. And then when automation comes up, this little tag comes up after you click on the soundtrack that you want to put. Okay, so it says select auto for quick present automation, or select advanced. Okay, let me show you advanced real quick so you kind of get an idea. So advanced looks like this. Okay, so advanced, you can actually make your movers do what you want them to do. As you can see, there's positions 2 through 7, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's like, I think there's like 10 positions I got set up. You can do more than 7 positions. Let's see. Let me see. It only shows 7 now. So I go down here and hold on. And then as you can see, I got, oh, I'm sorry, I got all the way up to 9 positions. I got 9 positions. And then down here, you have the attributes of the cues. We're not going to do the attributes of cues just yet. I want to show you that later. Right now, I want to get you set up with the analyzing tracks. So we're going to go ahead and cancel this because we're not going to do this. Okay, so then we're going to go back to automation, and we're going to auto script, and then we're going to click auto and watch what happens. Watch what it says. Okay, so this is the total progress, and it did it. Just that quick. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, this is the song. It's auto scripted. As you can see, every single, let me go down here. Every single thing here, let me go down so you can see the whole thing here. It was up in the air there. Okay, as you can see, every single one is done. Now let's show you this, because you can't really see with the master track open. Okay, so this is the master track. It was open. Now, as you can see, okay, hold on. Okay, now I can take this, and pretty much you can see the whole thing down this way. By clicking over here on the side, you can see all the lights have different functions, and every single light is set up. So all the lights are set up in this thing altogether. So everything's ready for these lights to function. As you can see, I got them all set up. Now these are the movers. Notice the movers here. Okay, so the movers don't do much in some of these songs. You can actually make the movers do what you need them to do too when you're doing scripting. Now, scripting is a little different than anything else. We're going to get into that later. Right now, I'm showing you how to automize everything first. We will do actual scripting in a couple videos later. But right now, I'm showing you how to auto script. And then you just go back to your, go back to your view. And then you're going to click, you're going to basically get out of this. So you're going to go back to your crate that you were in. So I hate this stuff sometimes. Okay, so you're going to go back. Now, you need the file. You're going to come over here. After you're done scripting each track, you can do it after each track, or you could do it accordingly. But what I would do after you analyze something, go ahead and click save. Now, this is saved in the library. Now, let's go back to the library here. Let's go back to the view. I forgot how to get out of this. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do it this way. Switch modes. Go back to edit. I forgot how to get out of that. Yeah. Let's go back to the edit here, and we're going to go back to blues. And as you can see, sound switches on the first song. Get this done up there for you. As you can see, sound switches on Fats Domino. Dancing with Mr. Domino, Fats Domino. These are like the songs that people have requested. But as you can see, as you go through the different songs, you could actually automate them. And it's real simple. Go here to this, go to automation, auto script. Let's hold it, cancel. Let's try this here. It's not going to let me do it. And then you got auto. You do one at a time. It's not going to take. Okay, there it goes. And then you click OK. Now these are pretty cool because some of them like really move like really heavily. This shows you everything. Actually, the master track. Let me show you the master track down here. The master track shows you everything that moves. So this is basically the track lined out in the master track. See the master track right there? This is the whole song. This is what the master track looks like. As you can see that the different items get busy. Certain items like the movers do a little bit. Here's the movers right here. These are movers. And you could actually go in and you can edit these moves too if you want. You can do the mover up, down, whatever. And then we'll get into making the movers do more and how to edit the. We'll show you how to edit those later. But right now, I'm just showing you how to get it to move. And then you're going to go here, and you're going to go here, and then you go save. And then you're going to go back to the local crate here, and you're going to go back to blues, and then takes you right there. And then you do the same thing with this automation here. And so we got the same momentum, and we're going to go ahead with auto. And I wish one of them would show you that it couldn't do it. Okay, now you are going to get a file that says that you can't do it because the beat grid, and I wish one would show me so I can show you how to do that. If it comes up later on, because I'm going to, analyze all my tracks. Once I get all the tracks analyzed and I run into one that says it, I will show you. So pretty much I'm going to go through my whole library within the next couple of days and get everything back to SoundSwitch prepared because I got like a bunch. Now all these are done. And then you go to Bridal March. And then as you can see, I got to go through the Bridal March. And I got to go through Christmas. Oh man, I got a lot of stuff to go through. I got all this stuff to make sure that all the folders are correct and sound switchable. Once I do that, as you can see, the controller's not hooked up. Now, okay. Once you get everything analyzed in both programs, we will show you next week how to go ahead and get the positioning fixed for the lights. I will show you how to get the lights DMX'd. We're going to do DMXing the lights, and we're going to get the stuff done. So let's analyze our tracks in both Serato and SoundSwitch, and get back with me next week, and I will show you how to actually get the position set for your moving heads. And then we're going to go into the effects the following week, and then the following week we'll get into attributes and cues on how to set your follow spots if you have follow spots and different lights. So a little bit at a time. So this week's is how to analyze your tracks and automate them for SoundSwitch. Now, like I said, if I run into a track that doesn't, let's try this one here. I'm looking for one that says it doesn't have. And these are saying they do. So I am trying to find one that says it doesn't. So I can show you how to do that. Because it's a way to do it to set it up. Okay. This one did it too. Okay, so now, if you get to a song, let's get to Christmas here. Yes, it's going to ask you to save. Let's go here. And then let's go ahead and do automation. Let's see if it'll do it for me. Okay, it didn't. Okay. Sound switch. I running and ignore. I usually ignore it and it just does it anyway. Okay. So what'll happen? Okay, let me get the file and let's save this. And let's get back to bridal. Let's go to cocktails because I know there's a couple. Okay. Now, let's say if I clicked on this song right here, right? And I did it. And okay, so what's going to happen is going to say that I don't have a beat grid laid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to view. And we're going to get out of... we're going to get out of the music. Let's look down here. Let's go down here. Let's, trying to figure out how to do this here. Oh, let's do this. Let's go, switch mode. Let's go back to edit real quick. And then now we're here. Now, as you can see right here, there is nothing there. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up. When it asks to add beat grid, this is what this is. This is a beat grid. Oh, this is a color picker. Cancel. Where is it? Cancel. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so when it asks for a beat grid, you just go over here and click on not letting me do it. Okay. Let's, ignore. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I know what to do. Let's go on here. Let's try this one. It's not going to work. Okay, so there it is. I don't know. I keep getting ignored. But anyway, so that's basically it. It's just automation. It's just over practice. But like I said, if you do run into one that needs a beat grid, you can click this right here and it'll automatically beat grid for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of this for right now. Oh, let's save this track here and save. Okay, so that's it for the day. I don't want to bore you on everything. So let's go ahead and... Okay, so how this works is it analyzes the tracks for you so you can get everything comfortable to how you want done. Now, I'm going to show you later on how all this stuff works with your lights. I have to get all that DMX'd and ready for you for next week. We are going to show you what we've done and how it works with the lights. That's going to be next week because we're going to get everything DMX'd. We're going to get everything wired up. We're going to get everything ready to go. So I have to get everything channeled in. I have to get everything charged because I got a whole case out there I got to go charge in a minute. But we're going to go through everything for you next week on how to get all those analyzed tracks. And I will show you how to position your moving heads. And the following week, I will show you how to add the spirals and everything else to your moving heads. And then we're going to go from the moving heads to the park hands. And we're going to do just the moving heads first. Moving heads are tricky, so we're going to do moving heads first, and then we'll get into park hands. And then I'll show you how to get in the faders and all that other stuff with the park hands, because you got to do fades and stuff like that with the park hands. So we're going to get into this, and we're gonna learn this sound switch. I know it's a rough one, and I know the videos are real long, but bear with me here because it's a big, deep depth program. Also, next week I will be answering questions from Sound Switch. So the actual Facebook group that I'm in. I'll start answering questions there and working program problems to that. So if you have any that you need to talk about sound switch, now I will say this before I close. Sound switch and sound active mode are totally different. And I'm going to share this with you real quickly. Why? First of all, when you're running the program only to sound, anything will set those lights off. Anything. I don't care what it is. If you're in the room and you're doing a wedding, the worst thing that you could have go off is your lights while they're doing the ceremony. If the ceremony is in the same room. Now, I personally have a lot of ceremonies that are in the same room as the reception. So I have to turn the lights off. The lights have to be off, plugged off. That's why the lights that I have, the way I have them, I can unplug them. But I will be putting a switch between the lights and that. That way I can turn the lights off with a switch. And I will be making a switch, and I'll show you how to do it later on down the road. We're going to have a switch made on our electrical board. And trust me, all you have to do is put it right on the receptacle, and you can turn it off. Well, unplugging this receptacle too, and then plugging it back in as you go. But I have to show you all this stuff later on. Next week I'll show you how I wired everything up. It's going to be kind of drastic. Tomorrow I'm going to be wiring everything up for the event hall, and I will be doing DMX wiring there, and I will show you everything there tomorrow. We're going to get there a little early so we can do this. I got to do this presentation right. Now, the table lights aren't going to be blinking. They're going to stay one color on the tables, but that's okay because they like that actual effect. Now, the TV isn't going to be mounted karaoke style because this is not a karaoke bar, actually. They're going to use a TV that's mounted to the wall, which is okay. They like to sing with the singer anyway. If you ever get in this kind of karaoke, they love to sing karaoke, even if it's not their turn. So they'll jump up and sing with each other, and it's pretty crazy. I love karaoke, man. It's awesome. But anyways, I don't want to make this video too long, so go ahead and follow what he has to say, and peace out. I like it. Leave a comment below. Caring and sharing. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook.